Hello, so my name's Harry. I'm the founder and CEO of Ranked. We're making this video to explain how our portal works, how our service works, and just to make it really easy for you to get started. So the reason why I started the company is because I had a bad experience with an SEO company myself. I paid a six-figure amount, was stuck in a yearly contract, and I got basically nothing for what I paid. So when I started Ranked around 7 years ago now, it's with the goal to try and change how the service is delivered. And we thought if we invest in the service infrastructure needed to deliver a great SEO service and not focus on selling all day or trying to make complicated contracts, we thought, why not? It should work great. And that's really what has happened over the last 5, 6, 7 years now as we started it. With that, we've tried to make our service documentation as clear as possible, so there's very clear deliverables. So it's nice and easy for you to follow, along with a really easy dashboard for you to use too. So when you create an account with us, this is the first thing you'll see is our portal. It's really easy to find everything you need. So when you want to start a free trial, you can click here and you'll have our 3 plans that we provide to the vast majority of our clients. SEO is something where it's work output based, right? So the bigger your target audience, the more work output you need to support that. So we've created plans to support that. So standard is $99 a month USD. It covers 25 target keywords, so high volume competitive search terms. So when you do rank for them, the ROI is measurable and transparent. 1 blog article a week from our content team. Optimization top to bottom. We handle everything on site and technical for you. High quality backlinks, we do custom outreach, and I'll go over how we do that in a second, along with our software as well. So during the free trial, you get access to our software, keyword recommendations, a plan for your site for optimization, and a custom article free of charge from our content team, so that we can get your preferences, your feedback before we get started. So when you click the free trial button down there, you'll then have a start order form. You'll be able to fill out your URL, content preferences, keyword preferences. So if you don't have any, it's all good. You can leave it blank like this, and it's no problem at all. You'll then get a message from us. So this is where you can communicate with us. We have a large accounts team with a 24/5 inbox zero culture. We feel like communication is extremely important. So we really make sure you have a partner there. We typically don't assign one account manager. I generally find it doesn't deliver the best experience. And especially if you're either a business or an agency really with us, communication is key. So making sure you have a reply right away is really what we do. We're a service first business, not a sales first business. This also goes to your email address. So you can reply by email and it will show up in this thread here. So it's nice and easy. When you have onboarded here, we'll get your dashboard activated. So the dashboard is there for transparency's sake. We want to make sure that you can log in and see what's going on whenever. So we update everything daily, and I'll show how every section works now. So we have our ranking section here. We'll put our target keywords in here. So you click here and it will have our recommended target keywords, your position every day. We update every 24 hours. And it's really easy to compare, right? So you can go from the last, to today, yesterday, all time, last 7 days, last 60 days, whatever you'd like. And then it's very easy as well to export. So for example, if you're an agency partner that's white labeling our service, then you can export by PDF. We put this in your branding, so everything's custom branded. Or you can share via a link. Nothing mentions Ranked for our agency partners. It's all white labeled by default. So it's nice and easy for really scaling up your operations if you're looking for that. Or if you're a business that has found us directly, then I think it's just nice to have that added transparency on what's happening every day. The next section to note is the Google Analytics. So we'll ask for you to connect that, or we can set it up for you. That tracks all your organic traffic, your bounce rate, your average user time conversion rate. It gives us insight into how you're doing. We also track your backlinks, so all incoming and outgoing backlinks. This is managed by us on your behalf to make sure that your site stays as a high quality site or works its way up to B1. Really, really important to make sure you're not getting any spam traffic. We track the trust flow, citation flow, all that stuff. So it's fully managed by us. Equally, we track all lost links as well to make sure if you're losing any, we find out why. The next section is the site auditor. So when you sign up, we'll get your site audited in depth, find all the issues on the site and fix it for you within the first month. So it's very work output heavy in the first month. We want to make sure that not only do we impress you, but that your site is in good condition so that our custom outreach does well, our articles index well, and your site starts to see traction early on. So everything here will be fixed up within the first month, rescanned for a comparison report. So there's a very clear before and after. We normally have editor access, but if we can't have that, then we'll send over our recommendations in a document for either your team to implement it yourself or whatever you prefer. So either way is fine. We also have a report section, so we'll set up reports here for you. Really nice and easy to see what's going on. But you do have other ways to also request reports that I'll go over in a second. The inbox section here is, as mentioned, is where you'll see communication, and we'll also upload our weekly blog content here. So if you have multiple sites with us, it'll be folders and then documents within that. If you have one site with us, then you have a list of documents here. It's nice and easy to request any edits, to approve, to whatever you need to do to the articles is nice and easy to export and publish. We're also more than happy to publish too, which is the next section, the request center. So we made this to make things super easy for our clients. So you can approve articles right away. When approved, we can help get them published, indexed, formatted, add images, all that kind of stuff. If you need a revision as well, you can submit it in the request section, request a topic. If there's anything custom you want us to work on, you can request it there. You can also provide any content preferences, request optimization for new pages. If something new has been done, let us know there. And also request a report. So if you don't like the reports that are in the dashboard, you can request one here and we'll get a custom report made for you right away. So we've tried to make it as easy as possible to manage your account and just provide that added transparency and assurance that we are the go-to company for real SEO service, white hat, genuine, transparent work. Our service documentation is here, which I'll go over in a sec. And we also have our add-ons as well. So we have many clients with us, businesses and agencies that love our weekly blog content and say, can you please rewrite our site for us? Can you write a press release, all that stuff? So we thought, okay, we'll add it here and make it nice and easy. Similarly, for clients that have existing SEO software, they sometimes want to host more than the keywords that we allot. So we've added the option to add more keywords for you to track. We provide the wholesale rate that we get from SEMrush and Ahrefs. They're the software providers we use. So it's nice and easy there too. You probably save some money going with our wholesale rate. And we also provide Loom video reporting. So we have many clients where they love to get a detailed review, by video every month, going over everything that's been done, the plans in the coming months, and it just gives added context into things. For our agency partners, this is white labeled by default. So if you want to provide that to your clients, you're more than welcome to. And we also have our Google Ads service that's in beta. So one of the most requested services from our clients has been, why isn't there a ranked for ads? Why has nobody tried to create a transparent service with a good user experience and actual results for ad management? So this has been in beta for about 6 months now. We're not advertising it externally at the moment because we're really wanting to deliver an A++ experience before going and launching it to the masses. So you're more than welcome to try it out. It's a great team, and we found that having a bait cost solution for ads makes a lot more sense rather than a customized package for each person. And we found honestly that ads is kind of less complicated than SEO. So we're looking forward to really expanding this in the coming months, and I'm sure you'll see an announcement soon when it's an official service that's launched on our site. Billing is here, so nice and easy to upgrade, downgrade, view invoices, update your card, cancel a plan whenever you need. So there's no activation fees, no cancellation fees. Everything's month to month, so it's nice and easy there. And if you want to be an affiliate, if you want to promote us, recommend us, we provide commission to that too. So it's nice and easy to recommend us. The next thing to go over is our service documentation. So I'm going to go over our service overview real quick. I've tried to make it as transparent as possible, so it's really easy to follow what we do, how we do it, why we do it. So it's 3 main sections, for the service, and the 3 sections are really what Google looks for in a site. So we just want to do what Google wants. We don't want to do any spam. We don't want to do anything what's called black hat, so nothing unethical. Really focusing on asset-based long-term SEO, I think, is the best structure for things. So one is unique blog content. So it's really important to write intent-driven topics, acquire high-quality traffic, and also our blog content is how we acquire backlinks for you as well. We do custom outreach on that I'll go over in a second. So you'll get that weekly from us, same day each week. When approved by you, we'll get it published for you. The word count is normally 550 to 700 words. If you'd like more, we can reduce the number of articles each week or prorate our pricing to accommodate a higher word count. Really important to note is that we don't use any AI to write blog content. We do use machine learning for keyword research, for optimization, for our outreach. It lets us find the most effective sources for that link place, for those link acquisitions. But for blog content especially, it's quite risky. I think we would recommend against it, just because Google did de-index AI content a few years ago. I don't see why they won't do that in the near future. So I really recommend against it. And for us, we have a large in-house writing team where we enforce that very heavily. We also have an authenticator, so you can go to the company behind ChatGPT's official site. They have a checker. All of our work passes their checks. Number 2 is optimization. So we cover all of this for you. As noted, we go through the entire site, fix everything on page and technical, everything that shows in our auditor, and then rescan for a comparison report, so it's nice and easy to see what has been done. So full transparency. At the end of the first month, we'll let you know when it's ready. If you don't want us to do it, let us know. But we also do ask for access when your paid plan starts. And the specifics, we cover schema markup, sitemap, structuring, code installations if you haven't got analytics or search console yet. And as noted, we'll request for access. And the last part is backlinks. So I think this is where a lot of companies are quite misleading, and it's very hard to get a genuine provider for this stuff. And it's what I had a bad experience with myself when I hired an SEO service before I started Ranked. And so we don't do any spam, so no directory forum spam. We don't own any networks, so we don't do what's called a PBN, a private blog network, where the SEO company owns a blog site and basically sells per link. For us, we do custom outreach. So we contact media blog sites, either local to you or industry relevant, to acquire link placements and active content. So it's like what a PR agency would do. And it refers back to the weekly blog content that we write. So we're asking publishers what kind of content they're looking to refer back to, focus on genuine user experience, flow, brand voice, all the things that matter, not artificial keyword placement, nothing artificial on the backlink outreach side either. And I find if you do this and you really stick with it and you're consistent, it really works over time. So that's why we do it. So that's the service structure there. I do recommend going through our service documentation because it goes over absolutely everything, how to use everything. And whenever I hire a service, I want transparent documentation. So we're just trying to provide the best experience possible. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'm very passionate about what we do. One other thing to note is, our pricing. Our pricing is always known as to be very affordable. Sometimes too good to believe is the term that I hear all the time. And the main reason is because as a company, we're doing one thing, and we're focusing on genuine white hat SEO. When you join us, we want you to be with us for years, whether you're a business or if you're an agency that's looking to really deliver a genuine service to your clients. We strongly believe that we are the provider to do that. So we think if we're getting our clients for free most of the time, we're not doing much marketing, we're not really selling all day, we should be reasonably priced. And because we haven't got clients departing every day, we're able to stay reasonably priced. Because we have happy clients, which I think is a good thing. So that's why we're very reasonably priced compared to other providers. The work is very high quality. We're a service first business. So I do recommend trying us out. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always available for a call. You can go to the request center here and book a call, and it will come up with my personal calendar. So please feel free to book a call with myself if you'd like to go over anything. I love helping clients, and I love helping businesses really grow for the long term. Thank you, everybody. Bye.